Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd and his wife Julie Chrisley got some good news recently. Both of their prison sentences were reduced by roughly 2 years. Now, their attorney Jay Sargent claims there may be even more light at the end of the couple for the reality TV stars. Speaking to People magazine exclusive, Todd and Julie's attorney reveals there is hope even more time will be shaved off their prison sentences. In the past 48 hours, news broke that Todd and Julie Chrisley's release dates got moved up. Per the online inmate search system, fans learned Todd had just shy of 2 years shaved off his sentence, and Julie Chrisley's release was moved up 14 months. Filled with hope, Jay Sargent tells People magazine this is just the beginning. He firmly believes more time will be removed from their sentences. Why? Well, because there is a bit of a loophole for nonviolent offenders at play. People magazine pressed Todd and Julie's attorney to share an update on the appeal process. Unfortunately, he was not willing to share very much information. He did affirm there was hope and there would always be hope. Moreover, Jay added that he believed Todd and Julie had a very strong case for an appeal. He, however, did not dive into any details. At this time, it is unclear how much more time could get shaved off of their sentences. Chrisley Knows Best fans, however, are happy to learn Todd and Julie could be back with their children much sooner than originally planned. At this time, it is unclear how much more time could get shaved off of their sentences. Chrisley Knows Best fans, however, are happy to learn Todd and Julie could be back with their children much sooner than originally planned. Back in July 2021, Todd and Julie Chrisley had something to celebrate. Their son Chase's sobriety. The proud parents beamed as they revealed Chase was 8 months sober from controlled substances and alcohol. The parents clarified it was marijuana and alcohol that their son stepped away from. To date, Chase Chrisley would be celebrating 2.5 years of sobriety, approximately 34 months. Unfortunately, something Todd and Julie's son said during his recent appearance on Savannah's podcast revealed he may have ditched his sobriety. Ditched it near the end of his relationship with Emmy Medders. What exactly did he say to his sister on the podcast? Keep reading or scroll down to listen to the podcast and hear what he said firsthand. During the first 10 minutes of the new episode of Savannah's podcast, Chase admits he had a little too much to drink one night, and it resulted in him going off on a bit of an angry rant. While he didn't share the details of exactly what was said, he implied that he may have verbally attacked Emmy Medders. While he seemed mostly ready to change the subject, Savannah pressed for more. She told her brother he couldn't just spill that drop of tea and not share more. Diving back in, Chase clarified he wished he would have approached the moment with a clearer mind and a better headspace. He acknowledged that his delivery in the moment with his feelings could have been handled differently. At the end of it all, however, he was good with everything he said. Sadly, Chase Chrisley proceeded to explain that Emmy Medders just wasn't the girl he thought she was. He, however, acknowledged they both made mistakes in the relationship. Now, Savannah admitted that she was a bit of a stalker. She was not afraid of going down a rabbit hole of people's social media accounts and their family members' social media accounts to get to the truth. Unfortunately, Savannah shares that she did that with Emmy. This resulted in her finding some less than ideal things about Emmy. While Chase was interested in knowing what she found, Savannah didn't go into details. Technically, fans don't really know for sure if this is Chase's first time falling off the wagon since he celebrated his 8 months of sobriety 2 years ago. Fans, however, hope Chase can find a way to reclaim his sobriety or at least avoid drinking so much. That came when he did an interview on Extra TV. At the time, he said that he was ready to go for it in the dating scene. The former member of Chrisley Knows Best on the USA Network also made out that he had a lucky escape from Emmy, and for that, he's grateful. This week, he talked about Emmy and dating when he appeared on his sister's podcast. Chase Chrisley and Savannah said some pretty nasty things about Emmy. He mentioned that he drank alcohol and said some bad things and that things went sour. Meanwhile, Savannah spoke about how she dug into Emmy's social media and not liking what she saw, they clashed. However, they said a lot of other things. For instance, they discussed fame and how hard it is to date. And they mentioned people who don't have money. So, critics thought they shaded Emmy as being a gold digger. He also talked about how his parents being in prison stressed the couple's relationship. Entertainment Tonight wrote about the Unlocked podcast where the siblings talked about Emmy and love, or the lack thereof. When Savannah's brother spoke about Emmy's family, it became clear that he wouldn't ever get back with Emmy again. The outlet cited him as saying, "If they needed me, I would be there for them today. Would I ever get back with her? Not a chance in hell, because I've seen too much. I've seen true colors." Next, they talked about him finding love on ABC's The Bachelor. Chase Chrisley ruled out The Bachelorette when Savannah suggested it. For viewers, he came over as a bit arrogant. He said, "I'm already famous. I don't need to do it for fame. I want the love." Additionally, he claimed to be too toxic for the show. Well, he could be right about that. Social media buzzes with angry people who like Emmy. Still, he would consider The Bachelor. Chase Chrisley told Savannah, "I would go on The Bachelor. However, if he didn't go on there, every applicant better be older than him because he's open to a sugar mama. Notably, they probably need a massive bank balance." He told Savannah that he's not cheap. Further, he said, "I have dated some broke chicks." He added, "And there's nothing worse than some broke chick sitting there screaming and bitching." What do you think of Chase Chrisley saying that he wouldn't mind being on The Bachelor? What about him admitting he's toxic? Do you think he'd get many takers if he appeared on ABC? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. And keep coming back for more Chrisley news.